All right, shalom. Shalom to the elect of Israel, whoever you might be out there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And Shalom to 144,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah from the GMS Denver camp, coming at you with a lesson in response to this video that has surfaced, in regards to the alphabet boys monitoring the Hebrew Israelites. Okay. And many brothers have done responses to this, and I'm just now getting around, to mine. And Lord willing, this is edifying and exhorting to the elect out there, whoever you might be. All right. So this is from the Elder Manat Dazakba out of the GMS South Carolina camp, and he has part of the video plan. I'm going to play a little bit of this, and we're going to get into the precepts. All right, let's play it.
Iran reveals CIA and FBI are monitoring black Israelites right now. 1. Iran's shocking discovery: U.S. intelligence agencies are watching black Israelites. The revelation that U.S. intelligence agencies, particularly the CIA and FBI, have placed the Black Israelite movement under intense surveillance has ignited widespread debate and speculation, raising profound questions about the nature of state power, historical narratives, and the limits of religious and civil liberties. According to Iranian intelligence sources, American authorities perceive the movement as a potential destabilizing force, justifying covert monitoring and infiltration. This assertion invites deeper reflection on the motivations behind such scrutiny, the extent of governmental intervention, and the broader philosophical implications of knowledge, control, and state authority. While Iran's claim may be shaped by its own geopolitical agenda, the mere suggestion that a religious community rooted in black identity and biblical heritage is being watched so closely by the U.S. government rekindles long-standing concerns about surveillance, racial politics, and the mechanisms through which dominant powers seek to regulate historical discourse. The Black Israelite movement has long occupied a space of fascination, controversy, and misrepresentation. At the core of its belief system is the assertion that African Americans, along with other people of color, are the true descendants of the biblical Israelites. This claim challenged...
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there because it goes on for 18 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's an actual 43-minute video. And Lord willing, I'll find the link and put it in the description. But thing is that, we already know this. All right. We've already known that these Edomites, their agencies have been monitoring us, watching us, following us at our jobs, and, the whole nine. Because this awakening is a threat to them, man, their power structure. All right. It's a death blow to them, man, without even being carnal. The very fact that we speak in his word is destroying these devils, man. All right. And they got all type of people working for them, man. They got Israelites. All right. 2/3, traitor ass Israelites that are working for them to try to bring us into bondage. The same thing happened with Yahweh Shai. All right. Right at the time of the Passover, man. All right. Judas betrayed Yahweh Shai. He was a sellout. All right. He would be likened unto a agent. Okay. Because he gave up Yahweh Shai to the Roman authorities. You see what I'm saying? So this is nothing new, man. There's nothing new under the sun. And you shouldn't be shocked and amazed at this, man. All right. It's part of counting the cost. You got to understand that, in the age that we live in, there's no goddamn privacy. Everything is being monitored. And it goes on to say that in this video, if you continue to watch it, they're monitoring our web activity, the things you do on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Your GPS locations, your whereabouts, they have it all tracked and traced and whatnot. Listening in on phone calls, text messages. All right. They know your family members. They know all that shit, man. Your acquaintances from Facebook. All right. All that stuff, man. It's nothing new. All right. But this information is being brought up because, hey, we're in that time of Esau coming down having great wrath. All right. You see, but let's get a few precepts. Oh, and just to put it out there, this video, they keep mentioning the black Hebrew Israelites. It's not about being black. Black is not even a nationality. All right. That's a term or a byword made up by Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He's not even white. All right. That's another byword that he used to hide himself. They are the biblical Edomites, and it's been uncovered in these last days. The son of perdition has been revealed, marking the end of his society. Okay, so that's why they finna, come with all their little alphabet agencies trying to frame us and falsely accuse us and bring us up on charges and whatnot. It is what it is. We win in the end. All right, here's a quick precept that came to mind right here. All right, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 8. And it says, "For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth." That's right, man. Everything that's playing out in life is all a part of the Lord Yahweh's will. All right? Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai is in complete control of everything that takes place in life. Nothing is happening randomly. Nothing is happening outside of his will. Okay? You see, and this is all leading towards prophecy being fulfilled, man. Everything. Esau ain't doing nothing that the Lord don't allow him to do. So he's allowing Esau to send forth spies and agents and provocateurs and, smear campaigns and even, sell out Israelites. That's all part of the Lord's will. It's to try his elect. This is a trial of our faith. Yeah, it's messy. Yeah, it's, despicable. All right. But these people got to play their role, man. And it's really going to glorify the Lord when they find out that no matter what they do, they're not going to stop the Lord's will from happening. And his will is for us to inherit the kingdom. His will is for us to, be joined unto his son, Yahweh Shai, and to rule over the heathen. All right. And that's what's going to play out. So Esau can do whatever the hell he want to do. The ending is going to be the same. All right. And I got to bring this out too. All right. This is Luke chapter 20 and verse 20. All right. 2020 vision. That's what I think about when I see this right here. We got spiritual vision to see, through all the bullshit, man. All right. It says, "And they watched him and sent forth spies, which should feign themselves just men, that they might take hold of his words, that so they might deliver him unto the power and authority of the governor." It's talking about how they sent spies to watch Yahweh Shai. Okay, Yahweh Shai didn't do nothing, man. He ain't do no violence. He ain't, do no criminal activity. He didn't even sin when he was here as Yahweh Shai. But these people, they wanted to demonize him because he was a threat to their power structure, man. All right, because he's the son of the Most High, Yahweh, the true king of the earth. Okay. And so, yeah, man, they sent for spies. They had their little agencies back then, man, in the ancient Roman Empire. All right. So nothing's new under the sun. They doing the same thing now, except technology is way greater now. All right. They probably got your car mic'd up and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're tracking your phone and your whereabouts. I already mentioned that. They probably got mics in your apartment or in your house. All right. They're approaching people that you know. Okay. Including family members, talking to them on the side. You know what I'm saying? Trying to demonize you. And, if you just give us this information about, your son, or, we'll, whatever they doing, man, we can't put nothing past this goddamn devil. Right? Because our people, man, those that are not of the elect, they're susceptible, all right, to anything, man. All right. They're going to bow the knee to Esau. They're going to, cooperate with the enemy because they're not of the elect. So you can't even trust your own family members. And even some that are, quote unquote, in the truth, they might fold under pressure and begin to work with Esau and come up against the true elect. So, man, look, hey, man, at the end of the day, it's all prophecy. All right. It's all prophecy. There's nothing happening that's not supposed to happen. Okay. And the Lord's going to protect his elect through all of it. Okay. So, yeah, man, I want to get this into GNT real quick. Okay, so here's that same verse, Luke 20 and 20 in the Good News translation. Now it says, so they looked for an opportunity. They bribed some men to pretend they were sincere, and they sent them to trap Yahushua with questions so that they could hand him over to the authority and power of the Roman government. It's right here in the scriptures, man. Okay, so you're not shocking us, all right, by you sending for spies, all right, doing different shit to try to get us, indicted. We know it's coming, man. They're gonna, bring a huge smear campaign against the Hebrew Israelites here in the near future. All right, this leading into the persecution, which is a trial of our faith. Okay, the elect are gonna stand firm in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua no matter what's brought upon them. And Lord willing, we be of that number. Okay. And Yahushua, he was, betrayed and apprehended at the time of the Passover. And we're coming into the Passover, man. So it's a very serious spirit right now, in Israel, amongst the elect, should I say, because you got Israelite groups out there that are partying and whatnot and not taking it serious, because they're not coming in the right spirit. But anyway, let's continue on. We're not gonna worry about them, which a lot of them we believe have sold out to Esau. All right, and the Elder Monat Zabba mentioned that in this video, man. A lot of these groups that you see doing weird shit and moving funny, all right, doing things to get the ministry blamed, to have the world looking at us sideways, is because a lot of them have sold out to Esau. All right, and they're just playing out their script. All right. I want to play a little bit more of this video. All right, we'll get some more precepts.
Conventional Judeo-Christian teachings and Western historical narratives, positioning the movement as both a religious and socio-political force. Over the past several decades, Black Israelite communities have gained visibility in urban centers across the United States, drawing adherents through teachings centered on identity, spirituality, and historical justice. For many followers, the movement is not merely a theological framework, but a radical act of reclamation, a means of restoring a lost heritage and resisting systemic oppression.
Okay, so you heard that, man. All right. They know that we're coming back to our true identity. All right. And we're calling out the systemic oppression that we've been subject to. All right. Jake has woken up out of the sleep. All right. The Israelites have woken up out of that slumber, starting with the elect. You know what I'm saying? All right. The elect are truly awake. But you got a lot of, Israelites who know that they're Israelites, that know certain things, but they're not of the elect. All right. But the thing is that this doctrine has been preached throughout the four corners of the earth, man. And now we're in the end, as it tells you in Matthew 24, verse 14. But, I want to get something real quick. All right. Esau's afraid, man. And that's why they're doing what they're doing. That's why they're monitoring the Hebrew Israelites. All right. Geo trackers on your car and shit like that, putting it underneath your undercarriage and shit, all type of stuff, man. All we doing is preaching the word, man, and it's a threat to them, man. Let's get some precepts, man. I got a whole bunch that are coming to mind right now. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, so here we have the book of Baruch in the Apocrypha, chapter 2 and verse 30, and it says, "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves." That's talking about the Israelites remembering themselves while being oppressed. We're in the land of our captivities, man. The main captivity being America, Babylon the Great. And even throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, where Israelites are serving captivity, man. Even in, the different islands and different countries, we're being oppressed. All right. You see? And we're remembering ourselves, man. We got Israelites all over the world waking up to the fact that they are the chosen people of the Most High. All right. And these damn devils can't stand it, man. All right. The whole idea of white supremacy is being destroyed through the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right. Now it says, this is heavy, man. This prophecy is happening, man. Okay, next verse. It says, "And shall know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, their power. For I will give them an heart and ears to hear." That's right. Starting with the elect, man. They heard this word. They heard the true doctrine of the Bible being preached, and it sparked a fire within them, man. It illuminated them. That was Yahweh Bashmi Awashai waking you up. Okay? All right, the majority of our people, they don't have the heart, or the ears to hear and the eyes to see. That's why they still asleep in that, that dumbed down state. Believing in the so-called white man, and thinking that he's God and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Still in black culture, Latino culture, Native American culture, because they sleep. Their eyes have not been opened. The Lord is dealing with the elect on this side, man. But the thing is, the Lord has woken us up. And it's only through Yahweh Shai's sacrifice that we're able to wake up, man. To be redeemed and turn back to our power, man. All right, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The Christian church was telling you that, the Lord is for everybody, man. And that lie has been exposed. So Christianity, man, is in shambles, man. Catholicism, all that bullshit, Jehovah's Witness, all that faggot shit is in Salakia for my harsh language. All those abominable religions, should I say, are being destroyed, man, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. Okay? Verse 32, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. And yes, IUIC, which we believe you're compromised, your leadership anyway, we have the names of the Heavenly Father and the only begotten Son, which are necessary for salvation, as it tells you in Acts 4 and verse 12. Okay? As it tells you in Ecclesiasticus 17 and verse 10, the elect shall praise his holy name. How's that going to happen? How are the elect going to praise his holy name if we ain't got his holy name? All right? Yahweh, in the name of his son, Yahweh Shai. We got it. It ain't Jesus Christ. It ain't Yahweh. It ain't none of that other stuff, man. Okay? And we're praising the names of Yahweh Bashmi Shai in our captivity, just as the scriptures state. And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. Okay? We fell away, man, due to sin. All right, we lost our heritage, you know what I'm saying? And now we're coming back. We're remembering the ways of our fathers, man. Our forefathers of old. We're remembering our customs. We're remembering the things that we used to, do to serve the Lord, man. We're repenting and coming out of the ways of the world. All right? We're coming back to our true heritage, man. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And that's what we're seeing happening right now. Okay? It starts with us being brought back to our heritage, man. You see? And we're claiming our inheritance, man, given to us by the Heavenly Father. All right? And they can't stand it. We telling them that they're imposters over there in the Holy Land. All right? They're being exposed, or small hats are being exposed. And that's the main enemy number one that's coming up against us. Those damn small hats. Those imposters. That's why they passing all kind of laws, all right, to try to demonize us and try to make it seem like, we're the scum of the earth for preaching the words of the Lord, man. They're going to say we're hating and, it's hate speech to preach the word. All right. All that here is getting ready to play out, man. So get your mind right. Expect it. And also expect the victory. Man, I got to read the next verse. It says, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them. Who? The Israelites. To be their God. And they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. You see, we've been driven out of the land. And we're waiting for Yahweh Shai to bring us back into the land. But it starts with the awakening. It starts with the Israelites, receiving that breath of life and coming back to the understanding of who they are, man, and serving the true power, Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. Okay? And there's nothing that Esau can do to stop this, man. It's already written. All right, let's play a little bit more of this.
In their view, the recognition of their lineage is not just an abstract intellectual exercise, but an existential awakening, one that empowers African Americans and other marginalized communities to redefine themselves outside the constraints of a Eurocentric historical paradigm. Given this transformative ideology, it is unsurprising that the movement has attracted both admiration and scrutiny. Supporters regard Black Israelites as truth seekers who challenge historical inaccuracies, while detractors, including some mainstream religious institutions and government bodies, frame them as a radical or subversive force. According to Iranian intelligence reports, U.S. authorities have designated the Black Israelite movement as a high-risk group due to its growing influence, its engagement with historical revisionism, and its potential to mobilize disenfranchised communities in ways that disrupt existing power structures. Iran claims to have intercepted communications and reviewed classified documents, indicating that American intelligence agencies have deployed a range of covert strategies to monitor and control the movement. These strategies allegedly include the use of informants, digital tracking, and psychological operations designed to discredit Black Israelite teachings, a potential national security threat. Iranian sources speculate that the Black Israelite movement is being monitored not because of any direct threat of violence or insurrection, but because of its capacity to reshape historical consciousness.
Okay, now you heard that, right? So they're doing all this, man, using their technology, doing all this stuff, using their resources and money and time and energy to monitor us, and all we doing is reading the word, right? And they even stated right here in this video that they know that we're not a violent group. They know that, you know what I'm saying, that we're not out here to hurt people and do things like that. Because the Lord, he's going to get vengeance, man. Okay, the Lord's going to, do what he going to do. You see? But they want to paint us as being violent and criminals and all this stuff. And that's why they have agent provocateurs. Right? They set up fake Israelite groups to do certain shit to make it seem like we're all these things that we're not. Because they're afraid, man. They're threatened by this word. This word is hurting them, man. All right? And let's get a quick precept on how this word is hurting their ass, man. All right, here's one of my favorites right here. Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 29. All right, and it says, "Is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces?" You see, this word, man, is powerful. It's spiritual, man. The words that we speak, all right, when we come in the correct doctrine and in the right spirit, all right, it moves things around in the earth, man. All right, this truth destroys lies, and Esau's whole empire is built off of lies and deceit and wickedness. We're coming with truth and righteousness. All right, and we're speaking it, and it's fucking them up, man. So they're gonna try to come with their tactics, and eventually they're gonna try to murder us, man, because they backed into a corner by this word. The word of the Lord is backing them down, man, and we ain't even got no military. All right, we don't have no carnal means of coming at these devils. You know what I'm saying? All we doing is speaking the words of Yahweh Bashmi Awashai, and it's crushing them, man. All right, so here we have another one. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 11. "And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them." These damn devils are afraid, man, because we were never supposed to wake up to who we were. They've been spending all type of money and time and energy to try to keep us from who we are, man. They gave us quote unquote black culture, Latino culture, Native American culture. They tried to inebriate us with Babylonian culture, man. American culture. All right, Westernization. They try to take us as far away from our customs and heritage as they could. They gave us bywords to identify ourselves, man. They did everything, man. All right, they put all kind of crazy psychological shit in movies and kids shows, cartoons to disconnect us from Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. They poison the foods. Yeah, man, they poison and this is not medical information. Disclaimer. Just bringing out the truth, all right? All these things are being proven to be true, man. Just go online. All right. But yeah, it's really an attempt to keep us from being a nation unto the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. And that's in the scriptures as well. Let's get that real quick, man. But these motherfuckers are scared, man. And for good reason. Because this, awakening is a sign of their demise, man. And the end of their rulership. And the beginning of their slavery. Because they're going into slavery. As it tells you in, Revelation 13 and verse 10. Okay? Go read that. But let's get Psalms 83 real quick. All right, so here we have Psalms, the 83rd chapter. I'm going to read verse 1 on down. All right, we're not going to go through the whole chapter, but we're going to get to the point. Now it says, all right, keep not thou silence, O Most High. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O power. All right, and that's what we're praying for right now, for the Lord to defend us from these devils, man, and all their task force and whatnot that they got geared up against us. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, all right, or a commotion. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. All right. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Who are the hidden ones? The Israelites, man. Our identity has been hidden for generations, man. For a long time, we didn't know who we were, man. But now we know in these last days because the Lord is waking us up to get us ready for salvation, man. All right. And they've consulted against us with crafty counsel, man. Secret meetings on how they can dismantle the Israelite community, or I hate to say that word community, but to dismantle the Israelites and to try to keep the elect from receiving salvation. All right, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel, or Yasharallah, may be no more in remembrance. Okay, you see, they beat our language out of us. They gave us their bastard languages such as English and Spanish and Portuguese and all that shit. Those are the languages of the heathen. Our true language is Hebrew, man. All right, the ancient Hebrew. And now in these last days, as prophesied, we're speaking that. All right, the elect are coming back to their true language, man. That's why you hear us say all praise, or call halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. That's ancient Hebrew. We were never speaking that, before this great awakening. Okay, so come on, man. This is a big deal, and they know it. They wanted to cut us off from everything that connected us to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. And all these nations, all these heathen nations are against us. Not just Esau, but the rest of these heathen. All right. All those who are not of the nation of Israel, they're against us, man. It tells you right here. And it goes on to list these different, heathen nations right here. But the point is, it starts off with who? The tabernacles of Edom, meaning the Edomites, the so-called white race today. The elites of Esau. They're the main ones that want to keep us from our godhood, man. Which comes with following Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. The Ishmaelites being the so-called Arabs today, they're against us. All right. Moab, the Moabites, so-called Chinese today, they're against us. And it goes on, man. And I want to bring this out. This is Luke chapter 12 and verse 2. This is Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. And he says, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. So all your little secret operations that are, going on behind closed doors, we know about it, man. Okay, we know about it. All right. And the Lord is revealing it unto us, man. We've already known about this, man. Okay. So it's not a surprise unto us. There's going to be more things that are going to be uncovered. All right. Different agents that are within the camps. Because we know how Esau gets down. He likes to infiltrate certain movements and whatnot. But see, this thing right here is of the Most High. So you can't bring this down, man. You could bring down the Black Panthers and all that other stuff because it wasn't of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Those were carnal movements. All right. That wasn't based on the word, man. But what we're doing right here in these last days is based on the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And you can't bring that down, man. All right. So you're going to be exposed. All right. And that's it, man. And you're going to be, brought to your judgment. All of you Israelites that are dealing with Esau and taking backdoor deals. Guess what? The Lord sees you, man. The angels see you, man. you're not doing anything that's not going unnoticed, man. You're gonna pay for that. All right, the Lord gonna judge you soon. It could be very, very soon. All right, you're gonna be exposed and then judged. That's how it's gonna play out. All right. And just to land back on that one, this is Matthew 18 and verse 6. Also, Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. And he says, but whoso shall offend one of these little ones, all right, talking about the elect, which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. That's very graphic, man. The Lord Yahweh Shai was saying, any of you wicked people out there on the earth, whether you be a wicked Israelite or, Esau or one of these other nations that come up against his elect, whether it be a elect man, woman, or a child, it would be better for your ass to tie a millstone around your neck. And if you know what a millstone is, it's a huge stone used to grind, wheat and all that stuff in the ancient times. All right. It's better for you to tie that around your neck and to jump into the deepest part of the ocean. All right. That's certain death right there, man. That's a tragic death. You know what I'm saying? It's better for you to do that than to come up against one of the Lord's elect, man. So all you agents out there, man, that work for Esau, hey, man, you got something serious coming to you, man, from the heavens. And that's all we got to say about that, man. The Lord Yahweh Shai tells you.
Challenge institutional authority. By asserting that African Americans are the true Israelites, the movement calls into question dominant religious and historical frameworks.
All right, not just the so-called African Americans. All right, it's also the so-called Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and even Israelites that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth that look like these other nations. All right, but it all depends on your father's seed line, because our people, our forefathers intermingled with heathen women, and so therefore you're gonna have Israelites that look like other nations. You're gonna have Israelites that look like Chinese. You're gonna have Israelites that look like Hawaiians and Pacific Islanders and even Edomites. You're gonna have Israelites that look like Edomites, but they're really Israelites by their father's seed line. Your father determines what you are. All right, it's not about your outer appearance. Okay, so it's not about just being black or quote unquote African American, which is another byword. But anyway, let's continue.
Frameworks, including those that underpin Western Christianity and Jewish identity. This epistemic disruption is not merely theological, it is deeply political. If knowledge is power, then the ability to redefine one's historical and spiritual identity carries with it the potential to reconfigure existing social hierarchies.
All right, so I'm in that video right there. You can watch it on your own time. I'm gonna get a few more precepts and we're gonna get ready to wrap this thing up. But you see what's going on, man. All right, gotta bring this one out, man. Heavy hitter. The book of Isaiah, chapter 54 and verse 17. It says, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. All right, and we're condemning these wicked ass heathen, starting with Esau, and even you 2/3, man, that come up against this truth. We're condemning you, man. All right, this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, you see, our faith in the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai is what makes us acceptable in the sight of the Lord, man. It's not about the keeping of the law in its entirety, because we all fall short, but the very fact that we're showing our faith by our works, that gives us exemption from judgment, man. And no weapon formed against us is going to prosper, man. All right, whether it be smear campaigns, psychological weapons, you know what I'm saying, different bio weapons that they have, whatever else they come with, it's not going to work, man. We telling you, and it's going to be a point in time where we're going to get spiritual power, and even their weaponry ain't going to work, man. And brothers have had dreams on that. I've had dreams on that, man, where Esau will come down on us, trying to shoot us down, and none of the weaponry was doing anything to the elect men. Okay, but let's get one more real quick. I'm gonna get ready to close it. I got two more, but I'm gonna get this one real quick. This is Isaiah 59 and verse 19. One of the most exciting scriptures out here, that we bring out in these last days, right? So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Awashai from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Awashai shall lift up a standard against him. What is that standard talking about, man? It's talking about spiritual power. When these damn devils run down on us like a flood, which they're planning to do, they're planning to rush us and blitz us, you know what I'm saying, with overwhelming force, be it their militaries, you know, their agencies, the SWAT teams and all that shit. Okay. Guess what? The Lord gonna lift up that standard, man. And certain men are finna get busy on their ass, man. Yeah, you're gonna see men flying, calling down fire from heaven. All right, men have had dreams of this happening. Okay. You see? That's what's gonna take place here in the near future. Once they run down on us, man, once they try to, do harm to the Lord's elect, the Lord finna step in, man. And you gonna know it's Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. Y'all gonna really be afraid, man. All your little super soldiers, your robotics, that shit ain't gonna work, man. All right, it ain't gonna work. You might get some, the 2/3 of our people, and some of the elect might be martyrs. That's to glorify the Lord, though, man. But the majority of the elect, you ain't gonna get them, man. Okay. So yeah, get ready for this to take place. We excited, man. We ain't afraid. We excited. And I'm gonna close with this right here. I gotta get ready to head out. All right. This is Romans chapter 8 and verse 33. And it says, who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? It is the Most High, Yahweh Bashmi Awashai, that justifieth. So the elect are justified, man. You can try to, bring all kind of false accusations and lies against us, trying to say that we're this and we're that. It ain't gonna stick. The Lord is in control, dumbass. All right, speaking to you, you alphabet agencies and you provocateurs and you double agents out there that are amongst the camps. All right, you lose, nigga. You lose. All right, the elect already got the victory. So, Lord willing, we're that number. So I'm gonna end this lesson right here, man. The point has been made. All right, don't be shocked. Don't be amazed at the things that might take place here in the near future. It's all prophecy, and we know the end result, man. All right, so I'm in this lesson right here. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash. A double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. A Kwame Yasharala in the Bible Ball. Shalom.